lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you.
Didn't one school just bring a lot of water? So we were told not to bring water one year.
Right. Water is not something that we put in a bag. And we were getting a lot of big rice
Like
things.
50-pound bags of rice?
Or laundry detergents. We really don't need laundry detergent. I mean, we get it once in a while. One or two is fine. Because sometimes people will come in and ask for that specifically. But peanut butter is huge because peanut butter is one of those things that, A, it's expensive, so you're not going to get a lot of people donating it. But it can go in every bag. It's a great source of protein for anybody. You can just eat it right out of the jar if you had to. So that's a huge one.
Right.
Cereal is another good one because it's also expensive.
And it's in every bag.
And it's also it can go in every bag.
Yeah.
And oatmeal can go in every bag as well too.
Tuna fish is another one because it's
Another protein is another good one.
Vegetables.
Vegetables are good.
What kind of canned vegetables? Because I mean, some like corn would probably be the.
You know what?
biggest thing.
Corn, peas, string beans, and carrots, and maybe mixed vegetables. Those are pretty much the ones. If we get like oddball things like asparagus or spinach or something like that, we put it on the table.
On the table.
But there's no fresh, right? Nothing.
No.
Not that we can put in the bag.
So you can see that with the, for instance, the cereal that's on the shelf,
That's all we have.
we have no overflow.
That's
it.
all of it?
That's all we have right now.
This is
Is this the main pantry?
This is the main one.
everything
Yeah.
completely empty.
Except for, because we are anticipating our move, so the veggies are out there. But you can see that, I mean, this is our
I mean,
soup.
that's all not even food.
This side right here. It's completely empty.
Yeah. You know, we don't get a lot of snacks.
This would have been, this is usually where all our veggies are. Peanut butter, you can see, if we need 700 jars of peanut butter a month.
That's how many you use in a month?
Well, we
about-
put one in every bag.
One in every
So we
bag.
served- Here's our numbers right here. We served 628 total. 246 were children and 382 were adults. We put in how many hours? We put in 75, almost 76 hours of volunteer service. But we also served 2 other pantries, and we had no staff bus drives. So.
So
So, I
summers
mean-
are always the worst the hardest for us because we do get smaller donations. People, like anyone can donate one bag of food. You don't have to have a huge drive to do it. But summers are the toughest because the children are home and there's no supplemental breakfasts or lunches. So families have to come up with how to feed the children.
And this is hard work. I mean, we are lugging boxes that are, 50 pounds, 70 pounds, and going through all of them, searching, expiration dates and whatnot. But what makes it worth it sometimes when you don't see the client directly, there was a story of a little girl who was maybe 7 years old, and her dad came in.
And she's doing this, right?
Yeah, doing this, and saying, "Come on, Dad, let's go."
She's just going like this to
Yes.
the dad, where the dad is
While
talking to the
meeting with the
social
social
worker.
worker, right.
She's just going like this, and
Right.
he's like,
And I'm thinking, it's probably, like I remember when my daughter was young, it's probably like, come on, let's just get out of here, I want to go wherever. And it was because she hadn't eaten in 2 days, and she
She said,
knew
"Can
at
we
the end
eat
of the
now?"
appointment, she would have food.
See how quick it's gonna come in and go out, so I think people need to impress upon everybody that the food's not gonna hang around. People need it right now at
I
this moment.
think one thing we can do is ask the kids to ask their neighbors. Say, okay, this is Pope John where I go. This is what happens. People need help, and then they'll go around, ask every neighbor for a can of soup. By the end of it, they'll have 10, 15 cans. Their parents can buy more, bring in a case of cans. Everyone does that, and it'll be set.
Especially since a lot of people don't know about this.
Yeah,
Because I know a lot of people that'll say, okay, I brought in
yeah.
2
No,
cans.
that's why I wanted you guys to come.
Yeah,
I
they
wanted you
know
to
where
realize
this
like
is.
where,
Kinda heard
what
of
we're
it.
doing. Yeah, absolutely.
and when you're doing your presentation, just remind all your fellow students that the pantry's here for anybody who needs it.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is say, just because there's somebody sitting in there, I guarantee there's at least 5 students sitting in your audience that are gonna go home and tell their parents, guess what, Mom?
I think the statistic in the county is, I think it's 1 in 6. 1 in 6 people do not have enough food to eat.
And that's kind of striking because Sussex County is one of the top 5 counties in New Jersey
Yeah. It's a
financially.
lot of money here.
At what